Welcome back for the second semifinal matchup using Made the Cut golf simulation game. This time featuring Phil Mickelson versus Nick Price to see who will move on to face Tiger Woods in the finals matchup. Here is our bracket. Tiger Woods moved on with a thrilling matchup between him and Azinger. One of the best matchups yet out of the tournament. Can Mickelson and Price match it? Let's find out. And we're on hole one here. It's a par 4, minus 13. Mickelson up first right here. All right, here we go. 67 or lower for Mickelson. He got a 24, so he's on. Down to Price now. 72 or lower. He's on also. Mickelson now. We're on 4, so 68 or lower. He's on the green. The Price now. 67 or lower. He's on also. Mickelson again. He needs a 35 minus 13, so that's going to be a 22 or lower for birdie. He can't do it. Can he get the gimme a 98? And he pars. Price going for the birdie now. 32 minus 13. 21 now. Can he do it? He can't sink it. 97 for the short putt. And he pars also. Go to the second hole. Par 4. Minus 3 on that first shot. Mickelson. A 67. He's on. Price now. 72 or lower. He's on also. Go back to Mickelson. 63, 68 or lower. He's on the green. On the Price now. 67 or lower. He's also on. He's matching them. Mickelson now. Minus 3. So 32 or lower for the birdie. He sinks it. Can Price match him? He needs a 29 or lower. And he also birdies. Going to hole 3 now. Par 4. Minus 7 on that first putt. 67 or lower. A 66. He's on the fairway. Price, 72 or lower. He's also on. 68 to get on the green. He can't do it. 87. That's going to put him in the rough. Price trying to get on. 67. And he doesn't get on. He's on the fringe. But we'll go back to Mickelson now. He's on the rough. That'll be a 35 or lower. He does it. Can he get the gimme now for par? Minus 7. 91 or lower for par. He pars. A big save there. Now we go to Price. He's on the fringe at 96 or lower. And he's going to go to a gimme now. Minus a 7. 90 or lower. And he doesn't par. Let's see. That's like a penalty out of the rough. So he's got a very poor stroke. Shoot similar shot again. This is going to hurt him. He's got to shoot out of the fringe again, a 96 or lower. All right, he's on. He's going to go +1. Can he get the gimme? Which is a 90. Hold on. He got out of there. No, he didn't. So, can he do it? Yes. He's +1, folks. Not good already. Down by a stroke. All right, we're on hole 4, par 3, a minus 17. So we're going to the 3 over here. So 63 or lower. He gets a 57. He's on the green. Tuger. Then let's see. He gets to use that 57. It's a minus 10 to his shot. All right, Price now. He's a 62 or lower. And he's on the green. One gur. And 39. That's going to be a minus 3 to his birdie shot. So, Mickelson now shooting for a birdie. Minus the 10. That's 25 plus 17. That's 8. He needs an 8 for a birdie. He can't get it. Let's see if he can par. 98 or lower. He pars. Now, Price, minus 3, 29, 17. So that's a 12 or lower for a birdie. Can he sink it? He can't do it. 97 or lower. And he pars. Going to hole 5 now. It's a par 4, minus 11 on that first putt. So Mickelson still got a 1-stroke lead. Par 4, 67 or lower. Can't do it. That's a penalty shot. on a par 4 drive. Let's see. It's saying great drive. Hold on. Penalty shot. Roll again. Let's see. 25 is out of bounds. Lost ball. Out of bounds. Lost ball. So does he have to shoot off the fairway again? So we're going to have to. So Mickelson shoots again. On the 4. 67 or lower. 92. He's going to be on the first cut. Price. 72 or lower. And he is on the fairway. Mickelson now. A -5. So 58. He gets on the green on his third shot though. And now Price. Price needs a 68 or lower. And he's on the green. Alright. So Mickelson going for par here. 35 minus 11, a 24. And he can't do it. He's going to go +1, 98. And +1 on him. He's back even. Price going for the birdie, 32. That's going to be a 21 for the birdie. Can't sink it. Can he get the par? He does. This is all tied up again. Hole 6, par 4, -9 on that first putt. Mickelson, 35. He's on the fairway. Going to Nick Price, 72 or lower. He's on the fairway. Mickelson now, 68 or lower. He can, a 98. He's in the bunker. He's playing some terrible golf going on here after taking that early lead. Price, 67. He's on the green. Can you take advantage of it now? Back to Mickelson in the bunker. He needs a 34 or lower. He can't do it. He's going to go to the short game. 3 short game. He's going for par now. This could be a tough one. For a -9. That's going to put him at a 31 or lower for par. He can't sink it. He's going to go +1 again if he can get under 98. Mickelson playing terrible now. Nick Price now going for the birdie. 32 -9 to be a 23 or lower for a birdie. Can't sink it. 97 or lower. He pars. He's got a 1-stroke lead now. Price. Hole 7, par 3. -15 on that first putt. We're going to go down. Nick Price is going first. On a par 3. He needs a 62 or lower. He can't. He's going to be on the fringe. So we're going to go to Mickelson, who's got a 67 or a 63 or lower. He rolls at 18. He's on the green. Let's go back to Price. He's in the fringe. 96 or lower for a gimme at least. Yes, he does. Let's see if he can gimme and save this. A 92 for par. It's on the fringe. He rolled a 68. That, he parred. All right, Mickelson going for the birdie. He needs a 20. And I forgot to add that on to their shots. 20 or lower. Can't sink it. 98. He pars. Didn't take advantage of it. We're going to hole 8, par 4. -5 on the first putt. Nick Price now. 72. He rolls a 81. He's on the first cut. Mickelson, 67 or lower. 56. He's on. All right, Price. He's on the first cut. So -5. He needs a 57 or lower. 62. He's in the fringe. Back to Mickelson. He's on the fairway. He needs a 63 or 68 or lower. He rolls 11. He's on the green. Back to Price on the fringe, a 96 or lower. That's going to give him a gimme shot here. 92 or lower for the gimme and par. He does. Let's go back. Mickelson now for the birdie. That's going to be a 30. Can he sink it? He does. Mickelson, big shot there. And that's going to put this game at even again. And we're on the 9th hole here. And Mickelson's up. And we're on hole 9. Par 5, minus 15. He needs a par 5. He needs a 65 or lower. 67 or lower. Mickelson. He rolls a 7. He's on. Let's go to Price here. Let's see. He rolled a 7. So that's going to get him a plus 10. We're on a 5. And we're using that table right here. Right there. So he gets a 10 added on to it. Okay, Price now. 72 or lower. He rolls a 27, so he's on. And a 27 gets him a 6 to his shot. Okay, so we're gonna go up to Mickelson, who needs, he's automatic, so he gets a 26. That's gonna take him a 36 to get on the green, and a 73 for the fringe. And he's on the fringe on his second shot, minus 30. Now we're on to Price, who needs a 55, so we're going to take that to a 61 for the green, if he can do it, yes. So he gets a 20 or lower. He's on the green, and he's on the green. What a shot. Price needing that. We're going to Mickelson, minus 30 on the fringe. He needs a 50, at least for a gimme, and he does. That's his third shot, so he's on his fourth shot. For the birdie, he needs a 15 off. That's 83 or lower. He gets a birdie. And he does it. So he gets a birdie. But we got Price going for an eagle here. Price got a 32. That's going to be a 17 or lower. Can he do it? This will be big. For the eagle. He sinks it, folks. An eagle. That's a plus 2 on this hole. Minus 2. Eagle shot. And that just put, let's see, that just put boom, Price up by a shot. What a eagle. And let's see what the front 9 get us. Mickelson's got 1. See, that's minus 1, 34. That's going to single out too. That's going to be a 33. He's leading by a stroke. Back 9 now, with Mickelson leading, well, with Price leading. So he's going to go first. Hole 10, par 4, minus 15, 72 or lower. He does it a 98. He's in the bunker after an eagle. That brings up Mickelson now, 67 or lower. And he's on the fairway. Let's see, Price is in a bunker, minus 15. That's going to get him a 47 or lower in order to get on the green. He can't do it. 47 or lower, minus 15. That's going to take him to a 60. So he's on the fringe. 2 fringe. We go back to Mickelson now. 68 to get on the green. He does. He's setting up for a birdie shot. Back to Price, who's on the fringe. A 96 or lower. At least give me a gimme and a par. Alright, he does that. Can he get the gimme now? Minus 15. It will be a 82 for a par. And he pars. That's a good save by him. Mickelson now going for a birdie. He needs a 35 minus 15. He needs a 20 to sink this birdie to tie the game. He can't do it, folks. He comes up short, 98 or lower. And he saves par. He's down by a stroke. Hole 11 now. Par 3, a minus 3. Gets a little easier for a few holes here. All right. So Nick Price is still up first. So on a par 3, he needs a 62 or lower. He doesn't do it. He's on the fringe. All right, Mickelson now. He needs a 63 or lower. And he doesn't get on either. He's on the fringe. Back down to Price. 96 or lower. At least get a gimme. Yes. 97 minus a 3. A 94 for a par. And he pars. He didn't take advantage of this hole. Now Mickelson on the fringe. 80 or lower. At least for the gimme. And par. Yes. He's going to 98. 95 or lower. And he pars also. So neither one could take advantage there. Price still leading by a stroke. Hole 12, par 4, minus 9. These guys need to take advantage of these next two holes. And he rolls a 94 on a par 4. And that's going to put him in the rough. And we got Mickelson. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's still that. So Mickelson now, 67 or lower. And he's on the fairway. So Price, he's in the rough. Minus 10. So it's going to be 52 to get on the green. And he gets on. Nice shot. Mickelson. He's a 73 or lower to get on the green. And he's on also. All right, so Price going for birdie here. 32 minus 9. That's going to be a 23. For a birdie, can he sink it? He does. Putting him up by 2 strokes. Mickelson needs this bad. All right, Mickelson. 35 minus 9 is going to be a 26. Or lower. Can he do it? He sinks it to stay down by 1 stroke. Hole 13, par 4, minus 3. Mickelson now, 62 or lower. He gets on the green. Mickelson has to match, 63 or lower. And he does get on the green also. Price setting up his putt for this birdie. Needs a 32 minus a 3. So it's going to be a 29 or lower here for a birdie. All right. Price, a 67 or lower for the green. He can't do it. That's going to put him in the bunker. We go to Mickelson now. He gets a 68 or lower. And he gets a penalty shot. Let's see. He's on the par 3. No, yeah, par 3 approach. Right here. Here we go. We're going to roll on it. 75. Bad lie in the rough. Half the rough. So he goes to the rough. 2 rough. And it's half. So we're going to do that now. And he's going to go down to 18. He needs 18 or lower. And he can't do it. He's going to be short game. Go to Nick Price in the bunker. 35 or lower. Oh, he's going to get a gimme now. Minus 3. A 94 or lower for par. And this could end up putting him up by 2 strokes here. If Mickelson can't save this. A 37 or lower for par. And he couldn't save it. He's going to go down by 2 strokes here. Not good going into these last 5 holes where the pin is very hard on the first putt. So Nick Price here. We're on hole 14, par 4, minus 19. 72 or lower for Price. He gets a 51. He's on. Mickelson has to do it. He has to come through on these last holes. Big time. He needs a 67 or lower. And he can't. 75 is going to put him on the first cut. Minus 5. That's going to put him at 58 to get on the green. He does get on. What a shot by him. Price gets a 67 to get on the green. And he also gets on. Going to stay with Price here. 32 minus the 19 is going to be 13 or lower. Can he sink it to go up by 3? He couldn't. Give me a 97. He pars. Can Mickelson take advantage now? He's a minus 19. That's going to be a 16 or lower for his birdie shot. Can he do it to go down by 1 stroke? And he can't. He's going to end up parring 98 or lower. And he pars. Couldn't take advantage of it there, folks. Price playing very good. We are on hole 15, a par 4, minus 11, 72 or lower. He's on the fairway. Going up to Mickelson now. 67 or lower. He can't do it. 92. That's going to put him in the rough. Minus 10. That's going to be a 53 or lower. He saves it. What a shot. That's why he's one of the best in the world. Price now. 67 to get on the green. He can't do it. 81. He's going to be on the front. 81 plus 5. Nope. He's going to be in the rough. Too rough. On his second shot. Third shot now. 45 or lower. At least a par. Yes. 97 minus 11 will be 86. Can he do it for par? He pars. This is Mickelson's shot right here. He's on the green. Going for birdie. 35. He needs a 24 or lower. Can he sink it? And he can't do it, folks. 98 or lower. He pars. A big miss by Mickelson there. Down by 2 strokes here. With 3 holes left. We're on hole 16. Par 4. Minus 7. Price. 25. He's on the fairway. We're going to Mickelson. 67 or lower. He's on. Back to Price. 67 to get on the green. He does. Playing exceptional golf right now. Putting intense pressure on Mickelson, who isn't coming through at all. And he needs a 68 or lower. And he's on. Back to Price. 32 minus the 7 is going to be a 25 or lower. And he can't get on. Oh, no, he missed it. 97 or lower for a par. And he pars. Mickelson's shot again. Can he do it? 28 or lower for the birdie. He can't do it. Can he par for 98? Mickelson falling apart. 2 holes left. Price up by 2 shots. Yes, he is up by 2. This is going to be tough for Mickelson. Price now. We're on par 3 on the 17th hole. Minus 15. Price 62 or lower to get on that green. He does. Mickelson now 63 or lower. Oh. And he is in the bunker. Not good for Mickelson. In the bunker, 34 or lower. 75, he couldn't do it. He's going to the short game. That could have ended it right there. For the number 2 overall ranked golfer in the world. Price going for the birdie. This could seal it right here in Mickelson's chances. He needs a 17 for the birdie. He sinks it. I think it's over, folks. The crowd's going crazy. And he just birdied. Put him up by 3 shots. Mickelson had a rough day. Couldn't take advantage of the easy ones when he had it. All right, he's on the short game. Minus 15. That's going to be a 25. Can he say par to help his cause? And he can't. 98 or lower. Folks, this is over. Up by 3 shots. Mickelson, Price goes first. We're on hole 18. Par 5, minus 13. 72 or lower. He can't. He gets a 82, which will be the first cut. And let's see, if we go with the par 5, he's going to get 0 on that shot. Next shot. All right. Mickelson now. 67 or lower. He doesn't do it either. That's going to put him in the rough. And that's going to be 0 to his next shot. Okay, they're going to go for the green. Price 14 or he needs a 55 to at least try for the green. And he can't. All right, so he's going to need a 72 or lower. All right, he does. So he's on his second shot. Second fairway. Hold on, that was a minus 5, so he's still good. And he's in the rough, minus 10, so that's going to be 63, 53 or lower. I'm sorry. That's going to put him at 57 or lower. Just get on the fairway. Well, he's trying for the... He's automatic, so he needs a 26. He didn't get the 26, but he does get the 63 under the GER, which is going to put him on the fringe. 2 fringe, minus 30. Now, he needs Price to really mess up. He's on the fairway, so he gets a plus 5, so he needs a 68 for the green. He does. All right. He's on the fringe. Mickelson. This is over. Minus 30. That's a 50 or lower for at least a birdie. And yes, that's his third shot. His fourth shot for a birdie now. 98. That's going to put him at 83 for a birdie. And he sinks it. A little too late. Little too late, folks. Price is going to move on. He's going for a birdie himself right now. 32 minus 13. That's going to be a 19 or lower for a birdie. And he's going to go for par. 97. He does. And I believe he just won. Let's see. 35. That's going to stay at 35. 34. And he's got a 35. That's going to be 33. His total comes up to 68 and a 66. As Price just defeated Mickelson by 2 strokes. And he is moving on. So Nick Price just defeated Mickelson. And now we're into the final matchup here. Tiger Woods versus Price. Can Price keep that luck going? But Tiger Woods shot a heck of a game last match. And that's going to be our finals. Stay tuned.